What if I told you that the time you go to bed after the age of 70 could determine how long and how well you live? Sounds dramatic, right? But stay with me, because science is now uncovering some startling truths about how bedtime affects seniors over 70. Most elderly people think, I just need to sleep early or take a nap during the day. That's good enough, right? But new research says otherwise. Doctors now warn that going to bed too early or too late can seriously throw off your body's internal clock, leading to memory loss, weakened immunity, higher risk of stroke and heart problems, and even a faster rate of cognitive decline. Yes, just the wrong bedtime could speed up aging in your brain. And the worst part? Most seniors don't even realize they're doing it. In fact, many are following outdated sleep habits that worked in their 40s or 50s, but are now dangerous after 70, because our sleep cycles change drastically as we age. But here's the good news. Choosing the right bedtime, based on your age, biology, and lifestyle, can strengthen your heart, boost mental sharpness, improve digestion, and reduce nighttime bathroom trips, and even lower your risk of falling, which is one of the top causes of injury in seniors. So the question is, what is the perfect time to go to bed after 70 for better health? And how can you adjust your nightly routine to help your body heal, repair, and age more gracefully? Well, in this video, we'll break it all down. We'll count down 7 critical sleep mistakes many seniors make, including one that might be silently weakening your bones every single night. And finally, we'll reveal the ideal bedtime window for seniors, backed by science and senior sleep specialists. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's uncover the truth about bedtime after 70. Your health could depend on it. Before we dive in, we welcome you all, our senior, back to our channel. May you continue to live happy and healthy. Kindly support us by hitting the subscribe button and turn on the notification icon. Help us to make this go viral. Comment your age and where you are watching from. Like and share with others for more health tips. Number 7. Sticking to a bedtime that worked in your 50s or 60s. A lot of seniors over 70 try to maintain the same sleep habits they've had for decades, going to bed at 10 p.m., staying up until midnight watching TV, or even holding on to old work schedules. It worked then, so why change it now? Here's why. Your body isn't the same after 70, and neither is your sleep cycle. As we age, our circadian rhythm, your internal sleep-wake clock, begins to shift. The brain produces less melatonin, the hormone that tells your body when it's time to rest. That means it takes longer to fall asleep, you wake up more during the night, and you feel more tired during the day. What this means in practical terms is this. The bedtime that kept you healthy at 55 might be harming your health at 75. Let's break this down even more. When you stay up too late, your body doesn't get the deep sleep it needs. Especially stage 3 deep sleep and REM sleep, which are critical for memory consolidation, tissue repair, hormonal balance, and the overall reset your body does while you sleep. At age 70 and above, your body needs more time in this restorative phase to help lower inflammation, reduce joint stiffness, heal minor injuries or soreness, and process memories clearly the next day. But if you're going to bed at midnight because that's how I've always done it, you might only be getting 3 to 4 hours of quality sleep, and that's not enough to keep your brain, heart, and immune system strong. On the flip side, going to bed too early, like 7 p.m. or right after dinner, can be just as bad. Why? Because you may end up waking up at 2 or 3 a.m., fully alert and unable to get back to sleep, creating a broken sleep cycle that leaves you exhausted during the day. The goal is balance. And that balance starts with recognizing that your sleep needs change with age, and so should your bedtime. What to do instead? Start tracking what time your body naturally begins to feel drowsy, not tired from boredom, but truly sleepy. Gradually shift your bedtime toward a 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. window. This is typically the sweet spot for seniors to align with melatonin production and circadian rhythm. Avoid comparing your current sleep habits to what worked 20 years ago. Aging well means adapting wisely. Remember, better sleep, better health, and it all starts with timing. Number 6. Staying up late for TV, news, or entertainment. For many seniors, the hours between dinner and bedtime feel long and quiet. So it's no surprise that many pass the time by watching TV, maybe a few shows, a favorite movie, or even the late-night news. It seems harmless, even relaxing, right? But here's the problem. This simple habit might be silently ruining your sleep quality and pushing your bedtime later and later without you realizing it. Let's break it down. The TV trap. Television is designed to keep you stimulated. Bright colors, flashing lights, sudden sounds, emotional plots. Your brain is constantly processing all this input, which keeps you in a state of alertness. Even if your eyes feel tired, your brain is still awake because of all the stimulation. Worse still, watching news before bed, especially stories about crime, disasters, or political conflict, can raise your stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. That creates a sense of unease, even if you're just lying in bed afterward. And here's where it gets tricky for seniors. As we age, melatonin production decreases. Our brain becomes more sensitive to blue light, which TVs and phones emit, and we need more time to wind down before sleep kicks in. That means even 30 minutes of late-night screen time can delay your natural sleep rhythm by up to 90 minutes, which throws off your whole next day. The real cost of staying up late for screens. When you push your bedtime later with screens, it leads to shorter sleep duration overall, less time in deep, restorative sleep, more frequent waking during the night, grogginess and low energy the next morning, and over time, increased risk of memory problems, falls, heart strain, and depression. Many seniors don't connect their TV habits with their sleep issues, but this one behavior alone could be costing you years of good health. What to do instead? Set a screen cutoff time, at least 1 hour before bed. If you usually go to sleep at 10 p.m., turn off the TV by 9 p.m. Create a wind-down routine that signals your body it's time to sleep. Listen to soft music, do gentle stretches, read a printed book, or enjoy a warm, caffeine-free drink like chamomile tea. If you love watching TV in the evening, try to limit it to earlier hours like before 8 p.m. And if you must watch something close to bedtime, use blue light filters or glasses to reduce melatonin disruption. Your sleep should never be an afterthought, especially after 70. It's when your body heals, your brain recharges, and your heart gets a break. Number 5. Napping too long or too late in the day. The afternoon nap. For many seniors, it feels like a reward, a cozy rest after lunch, a break from fatigue, or just something to pass the time. And truthfully, napping isn't bad in and of itself. In fact, short naps can boost memory, mood, and energy, especially for older adults. But here's the mistake. Napping too long, too late in the day, or too often can sabotage your ability to fall asleep at night. Why timing matters after 70. As we age, our bodies need less total sleep, but deeper, higher quality sleep becomes more important. When you nap for too long or nap in the late afternoon or evening, you're essentially borrowing sleep from your night's rest. Your brain becomes less tired at bedtime, so it takes longer to fall asleep, you toss and turn more, you wake up more often, and you don't reach the deep sleep stages that support healing, memory, and heart health. Worse still, if you nap too much during the day, your body may stop sending you those natural sleep signals at night, causing insomnia, midnight wake-ups, and even sleep cycle confusion. The ideal nap routine for seniors. Let's get this straight. We're not saying you should never nap, but you should nap intelligently, based on what your body actually needs. Here's what sleep specialists recommend. Keep naps short, 20 to 30 minutes max. Long naps send you into deep sleep, which makes you feel groggy and makes nighttime sleep harder. Nap earlier in the day, ideally before 2 p.m. After that, your nap starts to interfere with melatonin production and can delay your natural sleep cycle. Avoid napping out of boredom. If you're napping just to kill time or because you're understimulated, your sleep rhythm will suffer. Instead, try gentle activity like a walk, puzzle, phone call, or light stretching. Stick to a routine. If you nap one day at noon and the next day at 5 p.m., your body never finds its rhythm. Consistency matters. The real risk of late napping. Late-day naps may feel helpful in the moment, but they can lead to fragmented nighttime sleep, increased fall risk from grogginess, depression from sleep disruptions, and even day-night reversal, a condition where seniors stay up all night and sleep all day, leading to social isolation and health decline. Your body loves patterns. When you nap with intention and go to bed on schedule, your entire system, from your brain to your bones, functions better. Number 4. Going to bed without a wind-down routine. We've all done it. 1 minute, you're sitting in your chair, maybe watching TV or scrolling your phone, and the next, you're turning off the light and climbing into bed, hoping to fall asleep instantly. But the truth is, jumping straight into bed without giving your body and brain time to unwind is one of the biggest bedtime mistakes seniors make. You see, your body doesn't have an off switch. Especially after age 70, it needs time, about 30 to 60 minutes, to slow down, shift gears, and enter sleep mode. Without that transition, you're more likely to lie in bed feeling restless, have racing thoughts, wake up frequently during the night, or worse, associate your bed with frustration instead of relaxation. Why seniors need a sleep ritual? As we age, we naturally produce less melatonin, the hormone that helps signal to our brain that it's time to rest. That means external cues become even more important to help guide your body into sleep. Think of a wind-down routine as your personal signal to your brain. Hey, it's time to rest. Let's shut things down. And it's not just about sleep. A relaxing pre-bed ritual helps regulate your blood pressure, heart rate, stress hormones like cortisol, and even blood sugar, especially in people with diabetes or insulin resistance. All of these factors impact your quality of sleep and how your body heals and repairs overnight. What makes a good wind-down routine? It doesn't have to be complicated, just repeatable and calming. Here's what sleep doctors recommend. Dim the lights about 1 hour before bed. This signals your brain to start melatonin production. Turn off screens, TV, phone, tablet at least 30 to 60 minutes before bed. The blue light keeps your brain awake. Do a calming activity like reading a book, listening to soft music, or light stretching. Take a warm shower or bath. This slightly raises your body temp, and the cool down afterward signals your brain it's time for bed. Practice deep breathing or prayer meditation to reduce stress. Drink a caffeine-free tea like chamomile or warm milk, no sugar. The key is consistency. When your brain recognizes the same steps happening at the same time each night, it learns to prepare for sleep more efficiently. What to avoid? Rushing into bed right after watching the news. Eating or drinking too much before sleep. Thinking, I'll just lie down and see if I fall asleep. This often leads to frustration. Using your bed for things like working, eating, or worrying. This confuses your brain about what the bed is for. After 70, your body craves rhythm and routine more than ever before. A calming bedtime routine acts like a gentle lullaby for your nervous system, helping you drift off faster, sleep deeper, and wake up feeling refreshed, not exhausted. Number 3. Ignoring the natural drop in melatonin. After 70. If you're over 70 and find it harder to fall asleep, stay asleep, or feel rested when you wake up, you're not alone. And it's not your fault. There's a powerful reason behind it that has nothing to do with bad habits or poor discipline. It's called melatonin decline, and it happens naturally with age. What is melatonin? Melatonin is a hormone your body produces when it gets dark. It's often called the sleep hormone because it signals to your brain that it's time to wind down. Your melatonin levels rise in the evening, peak during the night, and fall in the early morning. But here's the problem. Once you hit your late 60s and into your 70s, your body produces significantly less melatonin, and that makes it much harder for your brain to recognize when it's time to fall asleep or stay asleep. What happens when melatonin levels drop? You feel tired, but your mind is still racing. You toss and turn for hours. You fall asleep, but wake up around 2 to 4 a.m. and can't get back to sleep. Or you don't feel refreshed even after 7 to 8 hours in bed. This confusion in your body clock leads many seniors to push their bedtime later, or go to bed earlier but wake up too soon, both of which disturb the natural rhythm your body craves. Why this affects your bedtime? Because melatonin production is weaker after 70, your body relies more on routine and environmental cues, like darkness, stillness, and quiet, to regulate sleep. Without the hormone boost, your system is easier to throw off. So if you have bright lights on after dinner, watch loud TV late at night, use your phone in bed, or stay active too close to bedtime, you're unintentionally telling your body, It's still daytime. Stay awake. How to support melatonin naturally. You don't need to jump straight to supplements. Try these first. 1. Dim the lights in your home about 1 hour before bed. 2. Avoid screens or use blue light filters after sunset. 3. Go to bed at the same time every night, even on weekends. 4. Get early morning sunlight exposure. This boosts melatonin production later in the day. 5. Make your bedroom pitch dark. Even small lights can reduce melatonin. 6. Avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. It can suppress natural melatonin levels. And if you're still struggling, talk to your doctor about a low-dose melatonin supplement, 0.3 to 1 milligrams. It can be helpful, but only when used responsibly and for a short period. Remember, you're not broken. Your body's just changed. And once you work with it instead of against it, your sleep can become one of your greatest healing tools. Number 2. Living without a daily schedule or sleep routine. Retirement brings freedom. No alarm clocks, no office hours, no set commitments. It feels like you've finally earned the right to do things on your own time. And while that freedom is wonderful in many ways, it can also quietly wreck your sleep, your energy levels, and your health, if you're not careful. You see, your body, even at 70, 75, or 80, loves structure. It runs on a biological clock known as the circadian rhythm, which controls when you feel alert, sleepy, hungry, or even moody. But when you start living without any daily structure, waking up at different times, eating meals whenever, napping here and there, going to bed at random hours, your internal clock loses its sense of direction. And that creates what doctors call circadian drift. What happens when you have no routine? You start waking up groggy, no matter how long you've slept. You may feel sleepy at odd times, like mid-morning or early evening. You begin falling asleep later and later each night. Or worse, you lie in bed tired but wired, unable to sleep at all. And here's the kicker. This irregular rhythm increases your risk of depression, memory problems, metabolic issues, and daytime fatigue. It can also disrupt your digestion, immunity, and even blood pressure regulation. That's how freedom becomes a silent health trap. Why a routine is vital after 70. As melatonin naturally declines and your sleep becomes more fragile, your body needs external structure to help guide it. Just like a child needs a bedtime routine, seniors benefit even more from a predictable daily rhythm. Your brain wants to know, when is it time to sleep, eat, move, rest? If it's getting mixed signals every day, your sleep quality pays the price. Here's how to fix it without feeling trapped. Set a consistent wake-up time, even if it's flexible within 30 minutes. Eat meals around the same time each day. Your body connects meal timing to sleep. Keep a consistent bedtime. This helps regulate melatonin and cortisol. Build a gentle evening routine, like reading, bathing, or stretching. Get light activity during the day. Even short walks signal your body when to rest later. You don't have to run on a rigid schedule. Just aim for daily rhythm, where your body begins to anticipate when to sleep, when to eat, and when to rest. That alone can reduce insomnia, improve energy, and make you feel more in control of your day and night. And now, we've made it to number 1. The question we've been building up to since the start. What is the ideal bedtime for someone over 70 for better health? Number 1. The ideal bedtime for seniors over 70. After all the myths, mistakes, and misconceptions, here's the truth. According to sleep specialists and multiple studies on older adults, the ideal bedtime for seniors over 70 is between 9 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. Not too early, not too late. This window gives your body the best chance to sync with your natural circadian rhythm, get enough deep, restorative sleep, maximize melatonin production, and wake up early enough to benefit from morning sunlight, which helps regulate your entire system. Now, why this specific window? 1. Your natural clock shifts earlier with age. As we age, our internal clock, circadian rhythm, starts to run a little earlier. That's why many seniors feel sleepy before 10 p.m. and wake up around 5 or 6 a.m. Trying to force yourself to stay awake until midnight or sleep until 9 a.m. actually goes against your biology and creates sleep disruptions. The 9 to 10:30 p.m. window aligns beautifully with the body's natural hormone cycles in older adults. 2. Melatonin peaks around this time. For seniors, melatonin starts rising earlier than in younger adults, typically around 7:30 to 9 p.m., Going to bed within this range ensures that you're not fighting against your biology, but instead allowing your brain to take advantage of its natural sleep chemistry. Go to bed too early? You'll likely wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. Go to bed too late? You may miss your melatonin peak and find it harder to fall asleep, even if you're tired. 3. Health benefits of sleeping in this window. Getting to sleep by 10:30 p.m. and waking between 5:30 to 7 a.m. can lead to improved memory and brain function, stronger immune system, reduced risk of cardiovascular disease, better mood, energy, and digestion, lower fall risk from midnight bathroom trips, and overall better aging outcomes, according to long-term studies. How to make the shift. If you're off schedule now, start adjusting bedtime 15 minutes earlier every 2 to 3 nights. Combine this with dimming lights and a relaxing pre-bed routine. Limit naps and late-day caffeine. And stick to your sleep-wake schedule, even on weekends. Don't expect a full change overnight, but within 1 to 2 weeks, your body will begin to respond, and you'll notice falling asleep faster, waking up fewer times, and feeling more rested and alert throughout the day. Getting better sleep doesn't require magic. It just requires understanding your body and listening to it. If you're over 70, now is the perfect time to reset your sleep routine and start feeling the powerful benefits of restful, healing sleep. So we'd love to hear from you in the comments. What time do you usually go to bed? And are you ready to try this new schedule? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a tip from Health and Wellness Affairs, where we help you stay sharp, strong, and thriving in your golden years. Sleep well, and we'll see you in the next video.